Parents, let's be real for a second. Have you ever asked your child to do something and they act like they didn't even hear you? Homework, getting dressed, turning off a screen. You repeat yourself, your voice gets louder, and still nothing. It's exhausting. Here's the thing. A lot of those behaviors aren't just attitude or stubbornness. They can be signs of deeper struggles with attention, focus, or emotional regulation, sometimes related to ADHD and sometimes something completely different. Last week, my nephew walked in after school, dropped his backpack, and flopped onto the couch. He was upset but couldn't tell me why. From the outside, it looked like defiance, but really, his brain was saying, "I've had too much for one day." That's what made me realize not every ADHD-looking behavior is actually ADHD. In this video, we'll walk through 5 signs parents often overlook that might explain your child's behavior, and I'll give you practical, science-backed ways to respond. By the end, you'll have clear strategies you can try tonight so evenings don't feel like a constant battle. Welcome to Kid Mood Map, where child psychology meets real-life parenting. Let's dive in and get some clarity together. Sign 1. Overload and mental fatigue. If your child comes home from school zoned out, cranky, or on the edge of a meltdown, that's mental fatigue. All day long, they're following rules, solving problems, and managing friendships. By the time they walk through your door, their brain is running on empty. You ask for homework, and suddenly there's whining, flopping on the couch, or "I can't do this," even though you know they're capable. That's not laziness or defiance. It's a brain under pressure. Tip for parents: build in a 10 to 15-minute decompression window before you ask for anything. Snack, stretch, doodle, or just sit and breathe together. Try, "First, let's take a brain break. Then we'll just tackle the first question together." That tiny reset often turns a meltdown into cooperation. Sign 2 is sensory sensitivity. Some kids' nervous systems are on high alert. Bright lights, loud classrooms, constant chatter. Their brain is taking in way more than it can process. By the time they get home, even a simple request can feel like too much. One dad told me his son would cover his ears and flinch every time the dishwasher turned on after school. People saw a dramatic kid. What was actually happening? Sensory overload. A lot of these kids get labeled hyper or difficult when their senses are just overloaded. Practical tip: become a detective. Notice when your child reacts more strongly after noisy environments, when tired, hungry, or around certain sounds or textures. Once you know the triggers, you can lower the sensory load at home. Dim lights, turn down background noise, offer noise-reducing headphones, and prevent meltdowns before they start. Sign 3. Emotional baggage. Kids carry a whole emotional backpack home. The game they lost, the friend who ignored them, the teacher comment that stung. They don't always have the words for it, so it comes out as snapping, shutting down, or "No, I'm not doing it." Instead of jumping straight to punishment or lectures, start with validation. That doesn't mean you agree with every behavior. It just means you're naming the feeling. Try saying, "I can see you're really upset about what happened at recess. That's completely normal." Or, "It looks like you're frustrated. Want to tell me what happened?" Instead of "Stop overreacting," say, "That sounded really tough. No wonder you're upset." When you validate emotions, their brain shifts from survival mode to thinking mode. That's when they can actually listen, problem solve, and cooperate. Validation isn't giving in, it's teaching emotional regulation. Sign 4. Executive function gaps. Executive functions are brain skills like planning, organizing, starting tasks, staying focused, and controlling impulses. These skills develop over time, and some kids are simply behind the curve. You say, "Go clean your room," and they just stand there, frozen. Or you give 3 instructions in a row and they lose it before even starting. That's not "won't do it," it's often "don't know where to start." These gaps show up a lot in ADHD, but they can absolutely show up even without an ADHD diagnosis. Support tip: break tasks into tiny, clear steps and give one at a time. Instead of clean your room, try step 1, let's put all the dirty clothes in the basket. I'll help for 2 minutes. Use visual checklists, timers, and gentle reminders. Every small win builds confidence and focus. Sign 5 is lack of connection. Sometimes kids ignore instructions because they don't feel seen, not because they're naughty. If someone talked to you while scrolling on their phone, you wouldn't feel like listening either. Kids are the same. Before giving an instruction, slow down. Get on their level, say their name, and make gentle eye contact. You might say, "Hey, Maya, eyes on me for a second." Then give the request. Think connection before instruction. A calm, connected moment, hand on the shoulder, eye contact, soft voice, can turn "stop nagging me" into "okay, I'll do it." It's a small shift with a huge impact on cooperation and respect. So those are 5 signs parents often overlook that can explain attention, focus, and behavior struggles. Mental overload, sensory sensitivity, emotional baggage, executive function gaps, and lack of connection. Notice which ones show up in your child this week and try just one small change at a time. You don't have to fix everything tonight. Tell me in the comments, which sign sounded the most like your child? I read every comment and respond to as many parents as possible. If this helped, hit like, subscribe to Kid Mood Map, and turn on notifications for weekly psychology-backed strategies to make parenting calmer, easier, and more confident. Remember, your child isn't too much. They're learning to handle a big, complicated world with a still growing brain. You've got this, and your next step can start tonight.